The Flash, Season 4. Is this show slipping? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Durbania, I'm Durbin, and this is my spoiler talk for The Flash, Season 4, Episode 6, When Harry Met Harry. Is this show slipping? I don't know. The reason I ask the question is it's because I'm having a hard time warming up to Season 4. So I guess for me, the answer is yes. So far, I feel like this show is slipping for me. However, it does have potential to have a turnaround because there are plot points that I'm interested in. So for me, Season 4 is kind of this mixed bag. It's this stuff that isn't living up to my expectations, sprinkled with stuff that I do find kind of interesting. And one of the things I find interesting is this plot line of the bus. The fact that in the season premiere they release the Flash, they release Barry from the Speed Force, and that unleashes dark matter. The dark matter hits this bus and makes a whole new fresh batch of metas. And so here we have DeVoe, and he wants to find these metas. We have Barry, and he wants to find these metas. And yet DeVoe, like the smartest being that ever could be, has devised this whole plan so that, you know, it was part of his plan and his strategic moves that got Barry released from the Speed Force. That's interesting to me. I mean, the fact that in this episode, his assistant says to him, hey, they're on the verge of finding out where you are faster than what's on your timeline. Doesn't that raise the red flags? And then he's just totally chill about it because he's seeing all these different outcomes in his head. So this character fascinates me, and I'm curious to see where we are going to go with him this season, where we're going to go with these bus metas, and what's going to happen. Now, one of the results of these bus metas is Ralph, the stretchy guy. And I kind of like the character and I kind of don't. There's moments where his humor works for me, and there's other moments where it just rubs me the wrong way, where this guy just kind of irritates me. One part where I liked Ralph's humor in this episode in particular was the very beginning of the episode where Barry and Ralph are walking out of Jitters and they get mugged. So Barry's like, okay, can you hold on a minute, sir? Okay, this is superhero 101. This is superhero 101. So let's just, here's how you handle this. And, the guy's like, hello, I have a gun, I'm still robbing you. And then he shoots at them, which, hits the rubber guy, bounces back, and hits the bad guy in the leg. The bad guy shoots again, hits the rubber guy, bounces back, gets him in the butt. I don't know, I just feel like that whole opening scene was actually pretty funny, and I even enjoyed Ralph's humor in that scene. I thought it was ridiculous that Barry, without wearing the Flash outfit, though, grabbed the guy and flashed him to the hospital. It's like, no, now he knows you're the Flash. I mean, he might not know your name, but he knows your face. So, that's probably not a smart idea on your part, Barry. You're begging for somebody to snap a picture of you with your mask off, just like the Green Arrow. Just throwing that out there. But then we go back to the mixed bag, and Cisco makes, Ralph his costume, and it's like a trash bag. I mean, it's worse than a trash bag. It is the most bland, boring, and embarrassingly bad superhero costume I think I've seen, man. It's bad. Now, if they're gonna build on the costume, and this is just the basics, no, that's still bad. You needed to build on it now. That's how bad it was. His costume, it was just basically horrendous. It made me like the guy even less. The next big point that the show wanted to introduce us to was the Council of Wells. And I did have some fun with the Council of Wells. The last 3 seasons, I've had a lot of fun watching this actor who portrays Harrison Wells. And as he portrays different Harrison Wells from different Earths, it's really cool watching him play these radically different characters. I mean, it really shows what a good actor this guy was. And so what was really fun about the whole Council of Wells thing is you have these 3 other Harrison Wells from other Earths. So combined with our one from Earth 2 that's hanging out with us right now, that's 4 different Harrison Wells in a room played by the same actor, and he's managing to do all their different personalities and make them like all totally different people. And there was great humor mixed in with that. Like our Harrison Wells of Earth 2 is like, I don't like these guys. I don't like them at all. Which leads into this nice little life lesson that Cisco's like, dude, you don't like them because you're not okay with yourself. All those guys are different versions of you in other worlds, and so you're kind of annoyed with yourself. You need to learn to be okay with yourself and have some grace on yourself. So kind of a cool little moment there, but It was really fun, and I enjoyed the different characters of Harrison Wells that were there. So I did have a lot of fun with that. So on the positive side of this mixed bag episode, that was some of the good stuff that I enjoyed, was the multiple Harrison Wells. In the end, I think this episode's kind of mediocre. So yeah, I kind of feel like right now the show's slipping for me, but it has potential. I'm still very interested in what's going on with DeVoe. I'm very interested in his plan. I'm very interested by the fact that they found this Clifford DeVoe at the end of this episode. It matches the profile. The Council of Wells did a great job. They show up at the house. It's like just a normal husband and wife. And it's like this moment of, huh? But then I'm looking at the guy's face and I'm like, wait, isn't that just DeVoe without all the computer stuff on his head and stuff? I mean, is it? I mean, like, I'm trying to figure it out. So, like, the show ended on a good point for me, keeping me interested in the overall plot and the villain, and kind of like keeping me interested in the direction things are going. So, I mean, right now, season 4, I'm having just kind of a slow warm up to it, but there's still things that interest me. What are you thinking of The Flash season 4 so far? Let me know in the comments while you're there. Hit the subscribe button to become a Durbanian. Next to the subscribe button is that bell. Click it, that way you're notified the moment I drop new videos. Check out my other videos here, my movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, theological analyses. Check it all out. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.